She said they'd studied articles about marriage dynamics and male psychology to make their plan more effective. They'd specifically chosen the timing of Rachel's supposed crisis to coincide with the stress of a big project at work because they thought it would make me more desperate to resolve things quickly. But the more I reflected on it, the angrier I became. These women had treated my emotions like a game and had encouraged Rachel to deceive me for months. They'd turned our marriage into an experiment and had been entertained by my distress when I thought I was losing the person I'd committed my life to. I also started realizing that this probably wasn't the first time Rachel had been manipulative in our marriage. Looking back, I could identify other instances where she'd used emotional manipulation to get what she wanted, but I'd always rationalized them as normal marriage dynamics. The fake crisis was just the most extreme example of a pattern I'd been too blind to see. I moved out of our house within 10 days. Rachel continued calling and texting, begging for another chance and promising that she'd do anything to rebuild my trust. She said she understood why I was angry but that ending a 5-year marriage over one mistake seemed extreme. The moving process was emotionally devastating because every item I packed reminded me of our shared life and the future I'd thought we were building together. I had to divide up furniture we'd bought together, wedding gifts we'd received, and household items we'd accumulated over the years. Rachel tried to use this as another opportunity to convince me to stay, pointing out how much we'd invested in our life together and how difficult divorce would be. She also tried a different approach, suggesting that we could use this experience to make our marriage stronger. She said that now that we'd been through a major crisis, we'd be better equipped to handle future challenges and that our trust could be rebuilt stronger than before. She even suggested that the fake crisis had revealed how much we really meant to each other, since I'd fought so hard to save our marriage. But every conversation with Rachel just reinforced my decision to leave. She kept trying to minimize what she'd done by calling it a mistake or a lapse in judgment, but I saw it as a fundamental betrayal that revealed her true character. The fact that she'd been able to maintain the deception for months while watching me suffer showed a level of emotional detachment that I found deeply disturbing. The problem is that I don't see it as one mistake. I see it as a fundamental character flaw that allowed her to deceive someone she'd vowed to love and honor for the sake of manipulating them into being more romantic. The fact that she thought this